6 ways your trendy breakfast is making you gain weight and how to fix it. While we're all about experimenting in the kitchen, sometimes trendy meals aren't the healthiest. Adding all the fixings ensures that your breakfast looks Instagram-worthy, but it can also quickly max out your calorie budget. Another problem: it's all too easy to OD on healthy fats, like peanut butter, avocado, cheese, whole milk yogurt, and nuts and seeds. While all of these foods are good for you, the calories can quickly rack up. An average breakfast should be about 300 to 400 calories, but if, for example, you make a large smoothie with too much peanut butter, you could be slurping a whopping 900 to 1,000 calories. Here are the mistakes you're making while recreating breakfast trends and how to rein it for a healthy meal that will fuel your day. Smoothies and smoothie bowls. Where you go wrong: people aren't very conscious of what they're putting in their smoothies and bowls. They just toss it all in, says Angela Ginmetto, RD, a national spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. The problems crop up with the additional calories from too much fruit, peanut butter, and protein powder. The fix: Ginmetto recommends measuring out your portions. Toss in more veggies than fruit to load up on nutrients and save on calories. Stick with 1 cup of fruit, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and just 1 or 2 scoops of protein powder. We like this one. For every 1 gram of protein there are 4 calories, says Ginmetto. Plus, each scoop of protein powder typically contains 10 to 20 grams of protein, which is sufficient for a meal. Parfaits. Where you go wrong: granola is rich in whole grains, making it a healthy option, says Ginmetto. But it can also pack unwanted calories and sugar. Try these guilt-free granola recipes. The fix: stick with 1/4 cup or less of granola, maintaining a half yogurt to half fruit ratio, she says. Treated like sprinkles. Tea's a fun topping. You can also try going savory instead of sweet, says Vandana Sheth, RDN, a spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, suggests. Her fave combo: cucumbers, tomatoes, cumin, and cilantro plus Greek yogurt. Overnight oats. Where you go wrong: you may catch more flies with honey, but you also get more calories. By adding sugar, honey, or agave to your overnight oats you spike your blood sugar, which results in a miserable sugar crash. The fix: instead, add in 1/4 cup of fresh fruit or a sprinkle of nuts for flavor. By relying on the natural sugar in fruit and in dairy you'll cut back on calories and eventually change your palate, Ginmetto says. Additionally, reaching for steel-cut oats or whole grains, instead of other heavily processed grains, can keep your blood sugar steady as a rock, says Chef. Breakfast burritos. Where you go wrong: there's a lot of added fat that can go into a burrito from bacon, sausage, and chorizo, says Chef. Breakfast burritos can be a great choice, thanks to the grains in the tortilla, protein from the eggs, and fiber from the vegetables, but you don't want that extra saturated fat. The fix: Chef recommends adding black beans for fiber and plant-based protein. You can also add more flavor with fresh salsa, which is low-fat. If you really want to add meat, Ginmetto suggests lean turkey. Diet Barista Creations. Where you go wrong: if you're adding a lot of milk, sugar, and syrups to your coffee, you've made a dessert rather than a cup of joe, Chef says. The fix: if you must sweeten your coffee or add cream, make just a small cup. For added flavor, sprinkle in cinnamon or cocoa powder. Often, we're seeking the aroma more than the actual flavor, Chef says. Juice. Where you go wrong: don't be fooled by all the juice cleanses and juice bars you see everywhere. Juice is just a drink. Depending on what kind of juicer you're using, most of the fiber is strained out in the process. And since juice lacks protein and fiber, it will leave you feeling unsatisfied if it's your only source of nutrients in the morning, says Chef. The fix: limit your portion size to 8 ounces and pair it with something that has protein and fiber, like a piece of whole grain toast with nut butter. When you pair protein and fat with a carbohydrate, you won't be as hungry, Chef says.